you're getting a mortgage. Don't it up. So getting a mortgage, it's a really big deal, right? So it's one of the most significant financial decisions of your life that you're going to make. And it can be super intimidating, especially if you're a first-time home buyer and even people that are experienced. But I've learned that it's really crucial to avoid common mistakes that we see all the time as loan officers when you're trying to get a mortgage. One wrong move can cost you thousands, or even worse, make you lose that dream home that you want. So understanding the mortgage process can be overwhelming, and that's why many home buyers actually fall into those common pitfalls. For instance, misunderstanding the terms that can lead to financial burdens that could have been just avoided. Many people don't actually realize how crucial their credit scores are in determining their mortgage interest rates with it. So, and let's not forget about budget miscalculations. A lot of us believe that we have this budget in mind, but it can actually financially stress us after moving into our new home. So you got a budget. So the list goes on, but some other challenges home buyers face include not knowing how to navigate that pre-approval process and overestimating their budget with it, and not just considering additional costs like closing fees and property taxes. Not to mention, there are tons of mortgage options out there, and choosing the wrong one can be a recipe for disaster. So with so many factors considered, it's essential to be informed and be prepared to avoid those costly mistakes. So let's actually break it down. Some of these challenges that are out there and explore them kind of more in detail with it. So misunderstanding mortgage terms. For example, this can lead to financial surprises down the line. So take the term APR. Many people think it's the same as their interest rate, but it actually is not. APR includes additional fees like points, origination fees, and insurance premiums. So knowing the difference can actually save you thousands in interest over the life of your loan. A lot of people get so hyper-focused on their interest rate and completely bypass that APR. If the APR is significantly higher than your quote-unquote interest rate, it means you are actually paying a ton of fees and not really saving anything at all. They just hope you look at that pretty rate that they quoted you and just bypass all the fees. Another mistake is not considering your credit score. A good credit score can get you a lower interest rate. Common sense, right? But that actually saving you thousands over the life of your loan. But many people don't realize that even a few points can make a significant difference. So for example, if you have a credit score, let's just say 680, and you might qualify for a rate maybe in the high sixes currently. But if you can boost your score to 720, you might actually qualify for a rate that's in the fives, saving you thousands in interest over the life of the loan. And budget miscalculations are also way too common. Many people focus on their rate, but neglect to factor in other costs like property taxes, insurance, maintenance over the home, and this can lead to financial stress and even foreclosure. So it's essential to have a clear understanding of your actual financial situation and create a realistic budget before applying for a mortgage. So the most critical mistake that could actually derail your mortgage application is applying for a new credit or making a large purchase during that whole mortgage process. And this can cause your credit score to drop, leading to a higher interest rate or even having your loan rejected. So it's crucial to keep your credit utilization rate low and avoid making any big ticket purchases until the actual mortgage is finalized. The biggest one I always see is furniture. Wait until you close to buy that new living room set. You don't need it right now. So to summarize, getting a mortgage requires careful planning and actually attention to detail of understanding it. So you must understand those terms, consider your credit score, and actually create a realistic budget. Avoid making costly mistakes and don't apply for new credit cards or making those large purchases during that mortgage process. So again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about mortgages, please comment below. I'd be happy to look over things with you and just to give you a better understanding.